which contains a hollow cavity lined with crystals. Rocks which are completely filled with small, compact crystal formations such as agate, jasper, or chalcedony are called nodules. The only difference between a geode and a nodule is that a geode has a hollow cavity and a nodule is solid. Geologists have long been challenged to explain how geodes, those mysterious spherical rocks, are formed. Geodes are a variable phenomenon, which means that they may be created in various different ways. Geodes begin as bubbles in volcanic rock or as animal burrows, tree roots, or mud balls in sedimentary rock. Over a long time, such as millions of years, the outer shell of the spherical shape hardens and water containing silica precipitation forms on the inner walls of the hollow cavity within the geode. The silica precipitation can contain any variety of dissolved minerals, the most common being quartz, but amethyst and calcite are also found. Layers of silica cool, forming crystals of different minerals within the cavity. Different types of silica cool at varying temperatures, thus creating layers of different types of mineral crystals. For this activity, you'll need a baggie of dyed saltwater mixture that we already mixed for you, 2 eggs, 2 things that can contain the eggs, and some hot water. Okay, mark it around, and then we're gonna take some keys, and we're just gonna tap, 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 tap. And once you've broken it, go ahead and start peeling it off. Yep, and then you can see that egg mixture in there, so go ahead and pour that out. So then we don't want that yucky stuff, so we recommend you do this in the kitchen, because take your hot water, it's hot, and go ahead and pour that inside, kind of clean it out a little bit, because if there's things left over, it'll get moldy. You're gonna pour it into a heat-safe container. Oh, don't get that salt in there. Oh yeah, make sure you get that salt though. You're gonna want that salt in there. All the salt you can. Okay, so we gotta get all that mixture, all this mixture into that little hole. So I might actually just pour it into this cup first, and then that way I can carefully take this and then pour it in there using that little funnel thing right there. And then ready. Here we go. Leave it there. Done! Dissolving the crystals in hot water created what is called a supersaturated solution. This basically means that the salts took advantage of the energy of the hot water to help them dissolve until there was no more space between molecules in the solution. As the solution cooled, the water lost its energy and the crystals are forced from the solution to become a solid again. Since this happens slowly along with the evaporation, the crystals have time to grow larger than they were when the experiment started. Natural geodes in rock are formed in much the same way as mineralized water seeps into air pockets in rock. This is how rock candy crystals are formed.